Ladies and gentlemen, hello. I've got some exciting news for you. For those of you that are in the EU and UK looking to pick up a bottle of Les Abstraits La Douleur Exquise, we are doing a limited pre-launch. And how this happened is we left 30 bottles of each perfume there in France, and while the rest were being shipped over to me. And from those 30, we had sent 3 to Antoine Lee for his keepsake and 3 to Antoine's agency. So we're left with 24 bottles. And in the meantime, packaging has arrived for these. So we've decided to do a very short pre-launch. And, so we got full bottles, full presentation, full packaging. Valerie Polverel from Les Indemnidables and the owner-operator of Le Bistro de la Beaute has agreed to be our official distributor there for you guys. So thank you so much, Valerie, whom none of this would have been possible without. So we're very excited. A lot of people have been asking about price point. And after discussing this with my advisors, whom I trust tremendously with many decades of experience in the industry, we're quite comfortable in sitting at 240 euros. This is something that I'm confident in. I'm happy selling my artwork for. It allows me to continue producing perfume at a very high level, and we believe it offers great value to you guys. It's very competitive. Comparing to the comparables, comparing to what's out there. These are very high quality perfumes, very rich and textured, and very multifaceted. I notice every time I wear Douleur Exquise, which I have been doing so since the God is Great video, almost 3 weeks now, I notice it's, it changes very much. It wears differently on me from time to time, showing different aspects of it. So it's just, I think it's a brilliant perfume. Not just this, but all 3 of them. I think they have the capability to become cult classics, like some of my other favorites, Leather Oud, Chypre Palatine, things like that, things that I love. So it's very important to me that I love what I'm putting out, and they are exactly just that. Antoine had messaged me just the other day saying, congratulations. He loves everything about the brand. This was all a surprise to him. The name, the packaging, the branding, the colors. He found out the exact same you guys did. And he loves it. He's so proud of being a part of this. He said he's never worked on a theme of perfumes like this. This is inspired by heartbreak. We'll get more into that later. It's a rose patchouli. Yeah, so it's great having him on board. I loved spending time and every moment creating these with Antoine, which these wouldn't have been the same without Antoine and Remy Polverel. Everything really, it started for me 2 years ago, right here on this deck. 2 years ago, I made my very first call to Firmenich, or was it Givaudan? I think it was Givaudan. And, I sat here, it was a Monday, and I called out. I wanted to start my own perfume brand, and right from here, from this deck, I had started calling out brands or flavoring houses. How do I start a brand? How do I get a perfume made? And I had a bunch of doors closed to me. I got messages that were never returned. Nobody gave a shit until I ran into Antoine and Remy, which was the best thing that's ever happened. And just creating with these guys and creating from a place that I love, from within, from deep, meaningful experiences is important to me. And that's what we've decided to do. I'm inspired by pretty much the same things as some of my favorite artists, guys that I look to for inspiration. Guys like David Bowie, Jean-Michel Basquiat, Andy Warhol, Mark Rothko, Jackson Pollock, Kurt Cobain. These are all guys that I loved what they were saying, what they were doing to their art form, working from within, just kind of speaking their truth. And that's what I want to do. I want to speak my truth and not have anybody censor me. And that's important to me, to say what I want in my favorite art form. I'm just here on vacation, enjoying the moment, filling my existential void, creating perfume. And that's what this is all about, is filling voids with things that I love, with things that I'm passionate about, And I remember watching an interview with David Bowie when he said, when you're creating art, go out into the water, and when you reach a point where you can't feel the ground anymore, that's exactly where you need to be to create. And that's where I am, creating from a place of uncomfort. And I know this is a YouTube brand, and I get that, and I don't deny it. That's my truth, and I stand behind it, and I'm proud of it, because now I can say, why is a YouTube brand creating perfumes at a higher level, that are more unique, that are using better quality materials than some brands out there that are working from massive budgets, working in massive boutiques, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on advertising. This is my truth, and I love it. God is great. Alhamdulillah.